somebody flying the flag here, if you look at. So, way to
There's the
go.
blue deer, look.
We've got a little list for that, so have a look at it. Then your Bentley, gentleman's car. Then the Austin.
There's the rain.
I'm not sure which one this is, but no little soft top on it. 12. And then
Yeah,
we've got some different ones from yesterday. We've got a little bit of addition here. Another Rover, you see, coming up. And the Wolseley coming round. We've got a full race today, by the look of it. The Wolseley is another classic, same body, different make sort of thing, all in the Wolseley, Austin, Morris, and all that sort of thing. Just badge engineered, as we call them. With a Morris head, 4-door. Yeah, he sat back in there. A Liverpool registered 95 Rover, very popular. Even the Vickers had one. So,
Yeah.
another Morris.
Volvo
Two
with the
tone.
Saints.
Oh God, that was extra those days. And then we come into the Ford range now, the GXL, top of the range, apart from the gear. So that with a different roof on it, oh my goodness me. And there we go, the minivan, the famous minivan. Way to go. Another Volvo.
Volvo, another Volvo.
I mean, what do you know, 3
He
of
knows,
them.
he knows every car.
1800. Another Morris, pre-war. And the Humber. Super Snipe. My granddad had one. A bit older than that, but that was a big car. And then the P5 Rover with a straight 6-in. Lovely car. And then came a P5V with the V8, and then Austin Indy 3000, the epitome of racing cars. A lot were raced, rallied, and obviously Burt and Austin with the Shell motor sprue. Look at that, an original petrol can on the side, and in the Shell. That will be imprinted on the can. The TR6 again, makehead, looks like it's got its model, was registered there. Got the British Leyland roundel on it, you can always recognise that, those later ones. And then 1600 GT, Escort, with roll cage in it, so it does a bit of rallying. And here comes Mr. Haycox with his chimney sweeping business. Open Witcher, so there you go. If you want your chimney swept, he's just gone by. Little RX Mini, standard little Mini, Triumph. Lovely little thing. And the Ford Pop, we used to call them. They were all Pops, but they were. Lovely example there. If you could have one colour, that was black. So that's what it looked like anyway. I saw this parked up yesterday, I did have a look at it. You were parked in a hotel somewhere in the village. I did notice. Got a good passenger there. Is he looking after a job? So there you go. Sunbeam Alpine. Here we go. Midlands registered Zephyr. So yeah, Zephyr. Right? There we go. Again, the fin tails on the back. American influence Ford before we moved on to the Cortinas, etc. Then the Hillman Imp, rear engine vehicle up in the Roots Group, made in Scotland. That one wasn't. Linwood Works, built specially for it. Morris 1000, standard one, a late one. And then the Volvo 144, I think, 122, 144S. Yeah, 1964 to 5. The P5, 3.5 litre, P6, sorry, with the Chrysler V8 in it. Overtook the 6-cylinder P5. And then a Bentley, belonging to his lordship from Shrewsbury. He's got his hat on, You need your umbrella in a minute. Again. So you've got it there. There you go. Bought, it's got a funny old body on it, but it's very, very, very unique. It's old Mr. Standard Vanguard estate. And the lovely little Mini with a Velasco roof. Goodness gracious me. What are years old? 77 or 78, I can't remember now. Ex-registered. And the Triumph Herald. And then we've got a bit of a racing Ford, Kelsall. All done in grey. Obviously a bit of a racer. Probably got a souped up engine in or something. Another Beaver. Vauxhall Beaver there. Coming by, standard spec. Lovely vehicle. Vauxhalls and Ford, mass production, but they did sell a lot of cars. Here's Riley, coming by now, flying the flag for Great Britain. The pity they didn't make them now, but there you go. What would we do? We'd probably still break down. So, another beautiful example of a Bentley. Got a Tourer, but a four-door. And then the MG Magnet. Lovely car that. That was always quite a popular car and quite a fast car actually. One or two people used to roll over them, but it's a lovely one, lovely one. Still carrying on with the Morris 1000 theme, two-door here. The BF, which is 68, 69 reg, that one would be. Checker registered, home for that. Now we come to something from Shropshire, KMT 513F, Shropshire registered Mini, I don't know what you call it, a countryman or not. It's a Woody, isn't it, with a multiple door, look. Carried that on through from the Morris 1000 and whatever. That would have been supplied by both Wales and Edwards, or Kennington might have taken over by then. And the Ford Pop van is sort of estate car, two-door. Hillman Super Minx, one of my first cars, only a car derived one. Estate. Don't see those much preserved, but reserved, sorry. And the MG. Still to come, the Morris 1000, very popular vehicle. Very, very easy to get into, start your classic life. Very easy to repair. All sorts of spares and options available. There's the classic system, the iconic French van. All Mr. Post has as well, with all those sorts of things. Remember them very, very, very well. Just getting them lined up. I think he's going to pull out here, but you know. Looking at the iconic
wheels
van
suited,
there.
don't they, with it being a bit of a
Chevy Astro van.
Possibly. Sort of soft top as well. In other words, the rain in if you wanted to. Along the front. Got a Ford Escort there, admit. No, it isn't here, that's the one, yeah.
You put the V8 in yourself?
Along towards the end you'll see the classic Austin Cambridge, Morris Oxford shape, second from the end. Classic Dolomite, like Dolomite Sprint. And the SG1s, the Rovers, of which they made about 5 or 6 different models of those. 2000, 2300. And the
Ang hirap mag-vlog-vlog,
335s,
guys.
P6s.